Hello guys, in the last video we designed a library to perform the communication between the cores of the STM32H7, but we didn't test the library. So in this video we're going to do that, but first we're going to fix some small things, and also we're going to implement some aspects that I believe are necessary to the library. Here I have our project open. Let's first open our library. One thing that I believe we should fix is the following. Here we are returning a member of our struct, and I believe we shouldn't do that after we clear our log. So this is a mistake. So we shouldn't access our any member of our struct after we return our log. So we have to return another variable here. So we're going to use this size. So let's remove it. And this is going to be the size. Also, let's do the following. Here is also size, and we have now to, before we clear our log, we have to save how many items were sent. So let's put here shared data.buffer1 size is equal to size, and down here we're going to return size. So that's it. Let's try now to compile, and everything is okay. Let's see the warnings. We have some warnings here about the conversion. So we have here also, let's do the following. Let's also fix this int. So if we try to compile again, we're going to have one last warning. Another thing, we should also fix that one here. So let's remove and also use size here. Also here, let's save let's save the size in our struct. So shared data dot buffer2 size is equal to size, and let's return size here, and let's see if it compiles. So let's see the warnings. We have another warning here, so let's fix this. And also, where's the other warning? It's down here, so let's also do this here. Okay, so we also should use return how many items are available. So one of the things that we can do here is the following. After here get from number 7, we should have a function that returns the size of the the number of items saved. Let us do the following. And how should we name this? Let's put shared. I don't know how to name this. M4 has item. Let's call this for now. I believe it should be void. Okay, and then we have to try to acquire the lock. So let's try and get the lock here. So it's something. Let's do the following here. What should we do now? So we have the lock. At the end, we should return the lock. So let's also put this here. Let's declare names and any items. Okay. So let's return at the end any items. Now we have to read any items is shared data dot buffer to size. This is the number that's available from buffer 2. So I believe that's it. Okay. Okay. Everything's okay here. Okay. So I don't know about this name, but let us use that one for now. We don't need to initialize this variable here because or it will return -1, but it will return the item. So let's also copy this line. At the end, let's put it here. But let's call this one now M7. Then let's do this log1. Also here 1. And I believe that's it for now. Okay, let's try and compile this, see what happens. So we have some warnings again, and I know it is because we are passing an unsigned integer to a signed integer. So let's go up there again and also cast it integer here. Let's try to compile again. So that's it. And then we can also test our library. So let's also create here another integer here, m4 items. Okay, let's use items to receive. -1. And then here we can do the following. Items to receive is equal to m4 has item. That's it. Let's try and compile this. What is the problem now? Okay. Okay, I believe the warnings are on the CMC's library. So let us set this. So I have here iBot. I'm going to connect it. So it is connected now, and we can see now how to debug this. I never remember how to debug this. Let us see. Debug configurations. Okay, let me click here. So, okay, setup. Okay, I have here to add something. Project M4, I believe. So it's build, download, and load symbols. Okay. Okay. Let us do this, and then it is going to debug. And then we have to go back and also start the debugger from the other library, for the other core. Let us do that. Okay, let's click here. I'm gonna keep it the same as in the last video. I have get from and put 2. So let's also debug this. How do I debug this? CM4 debugger. I believe I have to change the port number, so let's use another. I don't need to download. Unload the samples. I don't know. I don't remember. Let me see. Okay. So guys, it seems that I messed the configuration for the debugger. So let us see what I did here to make it work. The one thing that we have to do is in the debugger configuration for the CM7, we have to check this box halt all cores, and also check shared ST link. And in the CM4, we have to, besides changing the port number, we have to change the reset behavior to none. So let us debug our application. Debug first the CM7, and then let us also restart the debugger for the CM4 core. It's here. So let us do this. The CM7, sorry, I'm going to change the breakpoint to here, and also in the same4 I'm going to put the breakpoint in the while loop. So we select the two main functions here, and then we click play. So we can see here in the STM7 core that our buffer from 4 to 7 has some garbage here. Let us put 0 here and 0 here. See later what happens. So then the same for what we have here. We have also some garbage. So let it run for now. And then when we click play, it should send this buffer here to the STM7 core. So let us do that. Let us see. Okay, the first function should send also this buffer to the STM4. Let us see if it received. Okay. We should get now from the STM7. Okay, here is the buffer, so our sharing is working. And in here, also in the STM7, let us see. We can see that our items to receive here is here 5. So let us change this. Let us do the following, and also we also received our buffer. And we also can see here that the number of items that were read. So we have here any items read, it's 5. One thing that we can also test here, we can test this function items to receive. Let's test first the put to STM4. Okay, we have to go back here to the STM4 core and then get from STM7 so that we acquire the lock. So let's step in, put to STM7. So step here. So we are inside the function, so the core is ours, the lock is ours. So we shouldn't be able to write it. So when I try to write it, we should be able to get the lock. So okay, put to M4 and then okay, sorry, I messed this up. So let's try this. Here it's put to M4, so here it should be get to M4. So it is inside this function. I'm sorry, I messed this. Okay, then I step in this function, and if I try to acquire the lock, I shouldn't be able to acquire it. So that's what happened. Our function is working. Okay, I didn't acquire the lock, so I can try to step. Items read. I can see here that I received some garbage. I believe here it is better if I use a signed number here so that I can see the -1 I received here. Here is this big value because I used an assigned number, but I believe for our test here it is okay. But I think it should be signed here. Our items to receive is also working. We can see here, but when let's also go back here and step out of the function. So now we should be able to acquire the lock. Let's try and do that. Oh, select the CM7 core. I always forget that. Okay. Let us see. Items to receive. Let's also step in and see if it's also working. So we acquired the lock. Items to receive 5 here. Any items? So okay, our function is working. So I believe everything is working. I'm gonna leave it here for now. We could improve this library by like writing a ring buffer or something like that, but for my needs right now, I believe that's it. If you want, you maybe I could write an example for that to use a ring buffer, but I believe for now it is okay. So that's it, guys. Until the next